Spirit said, can I use you real quick? Because somebody need an answer to a question. I said, you sure can, Spirit. You already know. Come on through. Because I love when Spirit come through, okay? Because when Spirit come through for you, okay? So here's the answer to your question. I don't know what that was all about, but Spirit did come over me and ask me, can I ask you, can I use you real quick? Because somebody needs some answers. So here are your answers. I don't know what your question is, but here are your answer to your question. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. Okay, you got to trust the process, baby, and let the process prepare you. Think of your answer right there. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Yes, tame yourself, tame your emotions. Tap into you. This is what your answer is. You need to tap into you. The answer lies within you, within your strength and how you handle your things, within the way you say things, within the way you approach things, within the way you heal things. The answer is all in you, okay? You have the strength, you have the ability, you have the resilience, you have the perseverance, you have what it takes to get through what you need to get through, okay? To go through what you need to go through here, in other words, okay? So the answer to your question is literally tame you, tame your emotions, tame yourself, self-discipline, self-love, self-care, selfish. It's time to be selfish here, okay? You really got to tap into you. It's all about you, okay? That me energy. Yes, it's time for you to tap into you. The same way you put that energy out there for the people in the world is the same way you got to put it out there for yourself, okay? So it's time to invest into you. So the answer is you, okay? Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. That's number one. What's the next answer, Spirit? Because somebody else needs some answers too. So what's the answers for them, Spirit? Thank you for coming through like you always do. I love Spirit. I love you too, guys. I love you guys so much. I really, really do. We got one that shot over here. We got one that flipped right here and all of that, okay? What you're going through is a karmic cycle that is coming to an end and completion in some type of work. This is why you've been feeling all that heartache, you know what I mean? All that bad energy, all that energy that was just breaking you down and tearing you apart, because it was like what you put out into this world was what you was getting back into this world, okay? And this is what we call right here, what goes around comes around. This is somebody that needed to go through this cycle. So you had to go through this cycle. This is your answer to this question. You didn't have a choice. You had to go through this in order to get out of it. You understand? In order to understand who you were, what you were doing, okay? This was all about you, in other words, okay? This was about what you allow the people to do, what you allow the people to say, how you allow people to treat you. So Allah, the Most High Divine Creator, is just presenting you and bringing you to the forefront. So you had to hold yourself accountable for the things that you did do. You know what I mean? Even good people do wrong things. People make mistakes. We were here to make mistakes so we can learn. There are no I told you so's when you are learning. So if somebody constantly throwing your mistakes in your face, constantly throwing your trauma in your face, these are the people that you got to change. They are no longer serving you any good, okay? So your answer to this question is you had to go through that because it was what you put out there, okay? So this is what you get back for putting it out there, in other words. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. Spirit wants you, the Most High Divine Creator wants you to realize who you are. You understand? You got to break these cycles, these patterns, these people, places, and things. Well, the Most High Divine, see, the biggest connection here is love connection. People not listening to the Most High Divine Creator. You're constantly praying for a better mate. You're constantly praying that the Most High Divine Creator change this person. You're constantly praying for that other person instead of praying for yourself. God, show me the way, show me my eyes and let me see. He's showing you the way and he's letting you see, but it's you that's resisting because it's something that you don't want to hear. You know, people got to get over that. You know, the truth is being exposed. You understand? The truth is being more put out there now because the truth shall set you free. You understand? So nobody really sugarcoating anything anymore. So just because it's something that you don't want to hear, you're going to have to hear it Fix it and get over it. You understand? Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. So when the Most High Divine Creator broke your relationship up the first time, that's the first time you should have listened, because then the second and third time it's going to be more difficult. The more you wait, the more you resist, the more difficult your challenges will be. You understand? Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. Yes, granted, you can work on things. You should work on things. You should have the compassion in your heart to give somebody another chance. But don't give somebody another chance to do you worse than they did the first time. You understand? Okay? So yes, that's the answer to your question. You have to go through this cycle right here in order to understand why you got in it the first place. And it's you that got to hold yourself accountable for why we get in the situations that we get into, or why you get into the situations that you get into. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. Don't forget, you got the you know better angel, and then you got the other one that's saying, you know you want to. You understand? It is your own desires that you feed into. So make sure that you feed into the right desires, okay? When you know deep down inside something is not right, something is wrong, you shouldn't have said it this way, you shouldn't have said it that way. Sometimes you got to rethink about it. You got to think about it and say it a different way. This is what I mean by look at it from a different perspective. We are living in a time where you are literally speaking into existence the things that you say. So literally stop mocking people. Stop saying, oh, that's what they get and this and that and the third, because next thing you know, that's what you get. You understand? So be mindful of what you're saying and what you're putting out into this world, okay? Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do, because Spirit always comes through. Is there another answer that somebody may need, Spirit? Yes, let's see. Oh, okay. Okay. And okay. And okay. Okay. So some answers that you may need to this situation. You are doing the damn thing by holding your family together. You are your happy life, a happy wife, happy life. Your husband is happy, you happy, the family is happy. You have put in a lot of work and a lot of accomplishments. Now you can chill and relax and receive the blessings that come from this, because I feel like this got God, a lot of God in it, okay? And that's the key to a successful anything. God must be in it, okay? So I feel a lot of God love right here in this situation right here. So yes, your answer is you're doing the damn thing, okay? And not only are you doing the damn thing, it's being recognized by your family, by the people that matters to you the most, okay? Which is your husband, your children, or your husband and your fur babies, okay? Thank you, Spirit, for coming through like you always do. Another answer to somebody's question is no to this lovers right here. They got a lot of hot and hidden secrets. They got a lot of deep down things that they have not completely dealt with right now, okay? So this person will constantly have you wondering what is going on, or what is they doing, or this and that and the third. You understand? So you don't want to be in a relationship where somebody constantly have you wondering what is going on or what they are doing, okay? That means that you have not gotten over those jealous emotions. That means that you have not gotten over those past triggers and traumas that other relationships have given you, that people have teased you with. You know what I mean? The broken commitments and things like that. It is still lingering around you. So make sure you kind of get that out, and especially try to get it out on a full moon. So I see like a spiritual cleansing, a spiritual bath that may take place right here. Just get this out of you, okay? Because you still got some past trauma triggers that is connected to you from recent relationships and past relationships, okay? Please understand that the new person is not to blame for the pain that was caused by previous cats, okay? I love you all. Send you all love, light, and prosperity. Happy day, happy week, blessed week, okay? Namaste. Mwah.